Let's discuss shallow copy and deep copy in JavaScript. So, on a high level, shallow copy and deep copy both are basically ways to create object copies in JavaScript. So, for example, I have taken an object named obj. It has two properties, property A, and it has a nested property. It has a nested object B as another property. So, for direct key to value pairs in an object, like the key value pair A2. So, in both the cases, shallow copy and deep copy, this direct key to value pairs are copied the same way. They are directly copied by value. So in this case, there is no difference. Difference comes when there is a nested object inside this. So in a shallow copy, the nested objects of the shallow copy are copied by reference. They are not copied by value, whereas in a deep copy, the nested object is also copied by values, like the direct key value pairs. So let's just see with an example. uh, uh, I have created a shallow copy of this object obj using spread operator. Now, if I try to equate the value b of both these objects obj and shallow copy, so we should get a true value, as both of them points to the reference of the same object. Obj dot b, let's just see, equates to scpy dot b. I'll just clear the screen. Yeah, let's see again. Yeah, so this gives true. So this signifies that this object b in both the objects shallow copy scpy object and obj point to the same reference in memory. This also signifies that if we try to change any change the value of b, object b, using any of the objects, so it will affect the other object also. Let's just see that I try to change scpy dot b dot x. I try to change using the copied object. Okay, and now I console log. Maybe I'll just log the value of both objects. Let me just yeah. So now let's see, I'll clear the screen. So since, as we discussed, this object b is being shared between both these objects, basically the same reference of b is pointing for the shallow copy as well as the obj object. So both of these, when we have changed the value of x in one of these, it should change the value in both. So that should be the case. Yes, we get 4 for both. So this is a shallow copy. Now let's discuss a deep copy. As discussed, no, we haven't discussed it, sorry. So deep copy is basically this dependency which we have for nested objects and shallow copy, that in both the copies, the reference will be pointing to the same nested object. This is removed in deep copy. So in deep copy, irrespective of the type of object, whether it's a direct key value pair or a nested object, all of them will be copied by value. Means both the objects, the new copied object as well as the original object, both of these will have separate values for all the object properties. So we create a deep copy of an object by first stringifying the object and then parsing it. So this is how a deep copy is created, and we can see. And to verify whether both of the values of both of the value of object property value b correspond to same location or not, we'll just equate them using this double equal to, and we'll see whether it ideally should give false. Yeah, so it gives false. Now we'll see, we'll try to change the value of the copied object, change the value of x of the copied object, and try to log both of them. Right. So, since both of them have separate copies, the whole object is copied by value. None of there is no shared reference between them. So, both the original object should retain the value of the original x, and the new object should have the new value. Yeah, that's what we see. So this is the difference between a shallow copy and a deep copy of an object. And one difference another difference between these two with respect to performance is, shallow copy is usually faster than a deep copy with respect to performance. The Yeah, so there's a difference between shallow and deep copy of objects.